Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Cyborg here, and welcome to the Tier 4 sub-bosses. I wanted to talk about them briefly on the previous video, but this is easily worth the video alone, because this is where the fun in this already ends. I'm gonna start with my boy Blue Beetle, who's actually the most fair out of them. This guy's pretty chill. Your tagging is gonna take a little bit longer, he's gonna do a little bit of dot damage at the end of his abilities, which can scale up pretty badly in tier 4 in higher heroics that can deal a decent amount of damage. He's gonna disable gears for the arcane heroes, and he's gonna do more damage to arcane heroes. Other than that, he's gonna be a pretty chill dude. I don't think this guy will be particularly difficult. You need to be a little bit careful with the dots that he can do with his specials. Usually the dot that depends on basic attack hits is higher, but the dot on specials can also be something depending on the attack of the target. But this guy's pretty chill overall. Then we have our boy Shazam. So Shazam is going to be resistant to dot damage, so if you want to do dot damage, you have to have Harbor Harlequin in there to reduce his dot resistance, and I think you're going to be stuck with League of Anarchy over here. He's going to be immune to crit and lethal, so it means you have to use your Dark Mail cards on your damage dealer, and this is crit and lethal immunity. You're not going to do lethals though. There's nothing in the game currently as far as I'm aware that can bypass lethal immunity. So lethals are off the table. But you can do crits with Dark Mail cards, but it's gonna be less efficient, because when they're crit resistance, a level 1 Dark Mail card will guarantee you crits. But when they're crit immune, you're gonna have a chance to bypass that, which goes up more and more with the Dark Mail cards levels. So even though it's gonna be less efficient here, the Dark Mail cards with League of Anarchy is still gonna be the way to go. And also he has increased defense. At least he's not immune to armor pierce on basic attack hits, so if you have your League of Anarchy built with armor pierce talents, as you should for fights like this, you're going to be able to fully bypass that. So he's got defense, dodge resistance, crit immunity, and lethal immunity, and he's gonna do more damage against the agility class, but that doesn't really matter. It doesn't make much of a difference. Usually with characters like this, they are either gonna kill you anyway and you need to be careful, or they do too little damage for this bonus to be valuable. But yeah, he's gonna do the extra mile to annoy you when you're using Heartbreak Harlequin. But he's gonna be okay overall. Now we get to the fun part. So Boss Cyborg. Also, Shazam has an annoying AI to deal with for the most part, that's worth mentioning. But yeah, both Cyborg. Cyborg also has an annoying AI to deal with. He can be combo chopped after one hit, and is good that it is Silver Cyborg, because he hits so much less fast than other Cyborg characters, but he's still not gonna be pleasant to deal with. On top of that, he's going to be able to stun you on tagging. We don't know what chance to stun it's on tagging, because with bosses that have the ability to stun you on tagging, it's going to be either 25% or 100% chance. So against this, you either don't tag in and out, or you use Harbor Harlequin to prevent the stun on tagging, and you're gonna be fine. It's gonna have class change, though this doesn't really matter at all, unless they go back to the Brainiac model, which they don't seem to, because we also had Multiverse Flash with class change, where it staggers you when he class changes. If he doesn't stagger when he class changes, that's gonna be fine. He's gonna have an anti-tech field, dealing more damage against tech opponents. He's gonna have guaranteed crits against stunned opponents, so when you tag in, there's gonna be a little bit of trouble if you get stunned and you were not expecting to get stunned. And yeah, that's gonna be about it for this, man. It's definitely gonna be a little bit inconvenient to fight, and might surprise you with the damage, because this is tier 4, and this is the most right characters. Out of all the characters that you see here, his base damage values are gonna be the highest. So when you get stunned and he gets guaranteed crits on you, you might get your damage there one-shot, and you don't know why that happens. But those are all chill bosses. This is pretty chill. We can handle this, no problem. But then we get to this abomination, this creature. Don't let that 15 mil health fool you. This will be eventually 2 billion health of dealing with this garbage. So first of all, don't even look at the modifiers. I'm even gonna exit it. We have here Starfire, which is the most annoying character in the game to deal with if they don't give it any buffs. If there's a Starfire that has 2 billion health, if the player can combo and chop, then it's gonna be the most annoying fight of their lives, because she's gonna spam jump attack, which launches 3 missiles. She's gonna use all her specials, which all of them are annoying except for the third special, I guess. She's gonna back off a lot into ranged attack. She has the special 2 that slowly floats on the screen and makes you basically not able to engage against her for a long duration of time. She's annoying to deal with as she is. Now, getting into the modifiers. Chaos tag in. You're not going to be able to control when you tag in, so your characters will get tagged in at random. I can't stress enough how amazing this is going to be against the Starfire AI. Because with the Starfire AI, when you mess up normally, without the Chaos tag in, you're going to take so long to recover because she's going to back off, launch 3 missiles with a jump attack, then use a special 2 that's going to slowly float towards you, and there goes 15 seconds of your fights. So you're not allowed to do mistakes when fighting boss Starfire. Well, Chaos Tagging is gonna guarantee that you do a mistake, because you don't have control of when you tag in your characters. So every single tag in, you're most likely gonna take longer than the time that the character is in the fight to actually stabilize and deal more damage. So by the time you actually manage to engage a combo with her properly, unless you get crazy lucky with the tag in, you're gonna get tagged out again and have to repeat this process again and again and again. I can't stress enough how bad Chaos Tagging is with this character's AI. You have created a monster. Black Lightning is nothing. Wait until you see this in higher heroic difficulties. And that is not all. You're gonna have this special 2 disabled, which means that if, for example, you want to use the League of Anarchy, you're gonna have to perfectly time and use the EPI 3rd special, because you can't stun with Harley when she tags in. You can't use Deathstroke to deal percentage hull damage, and that would be one of the easiest ways to deal with her. But that's not the end of the world. Like, special 2 disabled is the least of our concerns. You're gonna have an anti-metahuman field, which is gonna make her deal more damage against metahuman characters, which is not the worst thing in the world. This is by far the tamest thing that she does. And she has fatigue, so her abilities are gonna cause power drain. Her abilities that she will randomly use on you when you get tagged in by the Chaos tag in. So not only I'm gonna get smashed all around the field by those abilities, not only my characters will be virtually unable to do a combo on her before they get tagged out again, but also if I get hit, and I might get hit on the tagging that I have no control over by the abilities, I'm gonna get power drained. I don't know, man. Bro, whoever makes those bosses and whoever comes up with the idea of those bosses, I don't think plays against them. Because so many of them is not about the modifiers. If we had those modifiers against on a Scarecrow boss, it would have been bad. But it would have been manageable. It would have been like, well, stop bitching about it, get better at the game, and it's gonna be fine overall. But Starfire, no bro, you don't do this on Starfire. Do you even play those fights before putting those modifiers on them? Or do you have like a random generator and oh boy, we won the lottery, if that's the case, because we have Starfire with Chaos Tagging and Fatigue. Can't wait to play against this. I mean, it will be a pushover for me personally on normal level. Good luck for all the new players out there who managed to somehow claw all the way to Starfire only to get to fight this creature. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. A video tomorrow on how I kill her. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Good luck. Good luck if you get to Starfire tomorrow. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.